Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Perspective Podcast. This is episode 68. 68. And if you hear noises, it's the neighbors. They're doing an extension to their crib. Congratulations, man. Hey, that's an achievement of the year. So let's all give a round of applause to them. Let's all give them a round of applause, right? Because the extension to the crib, God is good. Speaking of God, verse of the day. This is from Psalm 87, 1. His foundation is in thy holy mountains. Thy holy mountain. This verse means a lot to me because I'm going on a trip and it's like near mountains, right? And the day that I booked everything is like, this is the verse that I get to see. And it's like, damn, it's not a coincidence. God's work is not a coincidence. And his foundation is wherever you look at the holy mountains. That's what the verse means to me. Like, just look up. You know, you have to look up at a mountain. Like, look up to the sky. Like, that's where his foundation is. Just look up to him and pray to him. If you're Christian, hey, it's lit. If you're not Christian, it's lit. Whatever religion you are, it doesn't matter. As long as your heart posture's there, that's what that matters, bro. This episode is taking a different route. I want to talk about fashion and music. So it's not really different, but I want to talk about fashion. Recently, I've been in this era of like just changing my fashion sense or just making little changes to what I wear. I used to be that type of guy that would wear. I used to wear embarrassing outfits, like embarrassing outfits. I tell you that, embarrassing outfits. I would wear Trapstar. Not to hate on Trapstar, because Trapstar had their era. They were my childhood type of clothing. But I'd wear Trapstar all the time. I'd wear like Jordan 4s all the time. Jordan 4s are nice. I mean, I still have them. They're like red. Shall I get them? Shall I get them? I might get them. These have not been out of. Oh my gosh, these have literally caught dust, bro. Like, these shoes right here were like, oh my gosh, there's like spider webs all over that thing. Oh my gosh, wow. Okay, oh, I have not seen these shoes in so long. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. the oh, these shoes right here, bro. I was obsessed with these things. That's how you know the shoe has aged. Look at the front, bro. I've not seen this in so long, but it's aged like milk. For the love of the game, amen. That's what it says on the back of the tongue. For the love of the damn game. I may wear these shoes just for fun because of like nostalgia purposes. I would wear this so many times. I used to play basketball too, right? And when I got these shoes, I was like, yeah, bro, game is on. Like, this is an era. But yeah, man, Jordan 4s, bro, they had an era. What are these ones called? I can't believe like they've aged like that. These are called just Air Jordan 4 Retro SE. When I got these, I was thinking, yeah, the value in these are going to go up. Bro, they tanked, hence why I still got them. But yeah, those are my only Jordan 4s that I got. And then I had a pair of Jordan 3s, but they were like blue and white. They did not fit me. However, I still wore them because I just wanted to wear them. Ended up selling them because, bro, they were making my feet hurt. I'm a size 10 and a half. But yeah, anyway, my fashion just used to be all over the place. Like, it was just the streetwear stuff that any teenager would wear, bro. Any teenager would wear. Painted jeans, skinny jeans, cargos. What would I always used to wear? Oh man, it'd be anything, like you name it, but it wouldn't be authentic to who I am. It was just like whatever I was seeing. And hey, because it looked nice and because it got that attraction, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna wear it. Fuck it. It does not matter. Little did I know, it actually does matter because that was just not me at all. But I'd wear those things every day. I was thinking, yeah, this is it. I'd literally I'd always wear Boohoo Man stuff. Boohoo Man, but that's just the stuff that I used to afford, bro. Any little bit of change I'd get some Boohoo Man. I'd get, what are they called? Some like oversized shirts. It was just plain, bruh. It was not even plain. It was just like copy and paste from someone else's style, and it wasn't anything that I'd wear now. Like, if Yeah, I used to wear like velvet shorts from Boohoo Man. Oh man, like the shoe. I used to wear Air Forces, which Air Forces are goated shoes, but they're just not something that I'd wear anymore. And maybe I'm lying. Like if you see me in Air Forces, hey, don't shoot the messenger. But I'm just at this era in my life where like I don't even think I can wear Air Forces no more. It just they don't appeal to me. They really don't. But they are goated pair of shoes that you just can't go wrong with. I still have a pair of Nike Dunks, and I may wear them here and there. But recently, the shoes that I've been wearing are like the Adidas Specials. They're actually pretty comfy, very good. Actually, should I show you? Should I just show you my shoe collection? Like the shoes that I'll be wearing like on repeat. Give me a second. So, box number one. These are a pair of Adidas sneakers, right? These are the Adidas Specials. They're just comfy, bro. Like you can wear these with near enough everything. And the orange may be a bit like off putting at first, but when you put these things on, it's like you're walking on clouds, bro. These are so comfy. I genuinely do love wearing these, and yeah, they're becoming a bit beat up, but because of how amazing they are, they're not the best for wearing in the rain because you see that material, it disintegrates over time. However, these bad boys, comfy, very very comfortable. I love these shoes. Like, wear these on a walk, wear these when I'm out, wear these when I'm trying to get a little boogie going. You know, wear them during dance classes. I'll be taking dance class. I'll be taking dance classes. Haven't done them in a while though, but yeah, these spectacular. If I'm trying to get smart, I'll wear my loafers. You know, I got a pair of loafers now. I'm part of the gang, and these are from Primark, bro. You know, that's even crazy to say that. These are from Primark. Got them for like £20. They're a size 44. No, size 10. Major comfy, but they just yeah. Like if you're trying to wear something smart, these are something that I'd wear, bro. Wear a suit, put whatever. Put these bad boys on because they just work. So yeah, these are the bad boys that I'd wear. And then these may be like the holy grails, bro. I'll tell you that for free. These are the holy grails. Man, got these while traveling. You may have heard the bank account, but wow, they're they're just remarkable. I don't even know how to. Bro, just look at these bad boys. Look at these. These are called the Dieberg, no, Drieberg shoes, which reference a Switzerland hotel, and yeah, it's like real authentic leather all around, even on the inside and the sole. And bro, these may not be the comfiest shoes, but you can wear them for quite a while. And bro, they're just snug. They are very snug, very very snug, and I just love how nice it looks. It reminds me of the Nike 95s because of like the bottom design. But other than that, like the gold, the laces, these had what lace did they have? I think it had black laces, but I switched it over to the green, and maybe one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. And it says one thing, like it's got like a major type of, I don't know how to explain it. It's you know, I like it when shoes have like just extra detailing, like the tongue. It's got like a lot of writing, and yeah, this leather shoe was imagined for walks. It was made by the mountaineers in Alta Face in the Dolomites, the Italian Alps, for 3 hours. Damn! They pushed the limits and envisioned a walking shoe containing the minimum quality of plastic possible. An act of resistance together, we pursue the fight against plastic. Amen. Amen to that, brother. Amen to that, brother. Wait, so you're telling me you should wear these in Dolomite? Because, bro, these are quite sturdy shoes that I'm kind of concerned to even wear these in Dolomites. Do you think these should be worn in Dolomites? Yes or yes? Let me know in the comments, because if so, then I might have to do so. But yeah, bro, Drieberg shoes, amazing. These are fire. I think they're kind of hard to get, and I didn't realize at the time. But yeah, these are major staples. Do not ask about the price. We're not gonna get into that. But those are some shoes that are just in my rotation that I wear all the time. I've got a few other boots, but I don't really wear them as much compared to them. And yeah, recently I've just been in the bag of like liking fashion a bit more, and I don't even know where I'm getting my inspiration from. I don't look on Pinterest. I don't really look at like fashion magazines as much. I don't really scroll on Instagram or TikTok as much. I don't know how to explain it, but the moment that I've been offline from like looking at so many things is the time that like something just clicks that it's turning into like my own type of fashion obsession and my own style. It's so weird. The moment that you actually stop consuming so much is the moment that your mind actually starts to do its own thing. And I think that's been happening and I love it. For example, like I don't know how to explain it, but recently I've just been liking wearing a t-shirt and having it tucked and making it so that the belt, you can see the belt, because if it's like a brown belt and you're wearing a white top, blue jeans, it just goes with the design, it goes with the outfit. If you're wearing like black trousers, brown belt, black belt, and then like a tucked shirt, but you can see, it just makes the outfit slick. But recently, yeah, bro, fashion has just been changing because, bro, you've got to make a difference, man. Like, if you may as well. Yeah, and the thing is, I used to think, okay, if you want to improve your fashion, you've got to like change your wardrobe. And honestly, I kind of disagree. You could like make such good fit by having the same trousers, but just switching up the tee, switching up the shirt, or just switching like one thing, and you can do the same thing on repeat. Same as with the shoes, bro. You can make like a different outfit, but with just those shoes, it can just run the outfit. And yeah, it actually does save some bread as well with having that mindset, because sometimes I used to just like be in that mindset that like I'll be spending on fits that like it just doesn't, it's fits that like I can't wear with other things, but down the line, bro, you actually kind of can. And that's one thing that I had to learn while on this journey of like finding myself. But fashion is a main staple, and it goes in hand with music. There's nothing better than listening to your music and just in a good ass outfit, even if it's something out of your comfort zone. Like, bro, I get so uncomfortable sometimes wearing something new, because it's like, bro, I don't wear this type of stuff. I'm happy just wearing something comfy, like on some J. Cole shit. But then, when you gotta step out, you gotta do a little, and hey, it goes a long way, because getting a little compliment, hey, it goes a long way. Even though we know deep down you don't need that, because you already are that guy. But hey, it serves you well, because like it shows that your fit is actually good. But fashion and fit, fashion and music go in hand to hand, because it tells a lot about who you are as a person, and just how you represent and clean yourself really. And it's okay for people to like not really care about it, but I can't lie, the older I get, the more I care more about how I wear, my hygiene, just the way that you represent yourself, because bro, it's important. There's no way you're not going to like do that stuff. And I used to be that type of guy that would not bat an eyelid, but hey, as you continue to like grow, bro, and especially like in this like creative workspace, whatever, like I kind of not have to, but gotta make a little bit of an effort on what I look, because first impression is everything, especially on a screen. Like, so you've got to like show something, a little bit of like care or like consideration to how you look. Sometimes people can do that without even having to like try, or people don't even have to do that. But I think some of us, me included, I feel like I've got to make an effort, because if not, god damn, it would not be looking good for real. A few places that I've been getting my clothes from is ASOS, Primark is one of them for like shirts. Um, Shirts, the t-shirts that I get, like plain white t-shirts, H&M, price is valid. Shirts, others like summery overshirts, Bershka, um, just from different places. It's difficult for me to mention, but there's nothing better than like having a good outfit and then going to get an iced latte, or like just going to the cafe, bro, getting something, and then walking out with a fine ass fit. One time I was at the cafe, right, and I was in, I don't know, I think I was in like linen trousers, white shirt, and like a vest, but like a knitted vest. I walk into there, be so some guy goes to me, "Oh, you working today?" I was like, oh yeah, work from home. I was like, oh yeah, you got a smart outfit. Where'd you work at? And I was like, social media. I was like, yeah, you dressed up in a really nice outfit. I was like, thank you, twin. But nah, there's just something in wearing a good outfit that you may confuse a couple of people thinking that you work corporate or that I don't know. You just first impression is everything, bro. Honestly, like it will have people thinking different depending on the outfits that you wear, and I never really thought about it until started like making the little changes, and it's the best decision ever. So what I'd say, change your like style just a little bit, do something, and then see how the world like receives it. But I would say one thing: it does not matter as long as you are like happy in your fit, or as long as you're like content. Everything else does not mean anything, bro. Like you can put on anything and it will look good to you, and that's all that matters. Our days are never promised. Wear that outfit that just does not make sense to others, but it makes sense to you. That is your style. That is who you are. That is the authentic side. So do that because, hey, if you don't, then who will? You know what I mean? So wear them fits, style it up differently, do whatever you need to do, bro, and like go and get it. And that's facts. But yeah, fashion is a weird one because as well, you also like depending on the clothes that you wear, you can gain different attraction from different people. It's like I don't know, you get like a different audience of people, and while changing the way that I dress, it's like I've noticed that it's not the people that I used to gain a form of traction from. It's just changing ever so slightly, and it's kind of catching me off guard because it's like, damn, okay, what is happening here? But at the same time, I'm like, maybe this is good because this is something new. So usually I always get used to like the same cycle of like people, places, environments, but maybe different attraction from people is good, right? But hey, I'm still figuring it out because I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a clue. I don't have a Scooby of what is going on. Sometimes I do wish that there was like some form of playbook, but that's the only thing in life. Like you will never get that. Like it's all unpredictable. You just never know what's gonna happen. But hey, that's the enjoyment out of it, bro. Like that is the absolute enjoyment out of it that got to say my thanks because man, it is difficult out here every single day, every day, bro, every day, every damn day. But yeah, change your fashion sense a little bit. I'd say that because that's an era that I'm in right now. I got this T-shirt from a vintage store and it's like a polo shirt, right? But bro, I don't know what year it's from, but it looks really good. And damn well, I'm gonna be wearing that all spring, summer, because that is a staple. Ralph Lauren, what? Give me that. Even like wearing a t-shirt and then having a cardigan and like tying it around your neck or something, like on some posh man shit, like be, being doing that. And again, it draws different eyes from different people, which it's good because you never would really see someone. I don't know how to explain it, but you don't really see. Damn, is it raining? Be right back. We are so back. Forgot what I was talking about, but I think it was something about fashion. But yeah, fashion is a major, important key in like life, bro. Especially for like a different era that you're in your life. You've got to make a little switch. You've got to. And that's one thing that I'm figuring out in like my early 20s. Yeah, early 20s is a weird one because it's like, do we really know what we're doing? Like, do I even know what I'm doing? Do you even know what you're doing? Like, what am I? That's a question that I do be like, who are we? Like, what is going on? Because those are some real ass questions, bro. Like, of course, I was also thinking as well, like, okay, we're doing these things in life, but is it what we really want to do? Like, is it like the best thing that we should be doing or not? Because if not, then Father God, put me on a path that is the way where you want me to be on because I don't know, it's very confusing and where's the actual way? I don't know what relation this has with fashion, but I think it's like finding your way and finding your path. Who actually knows? Because It's as sad as it is, it really gets backed up with like how much money you got, what you're doing in your life, like all these things. But what matters is being happy, right? But so many people put that aside just to make sure that they get through the month, which is sad, bro. Even like when it comes to jobs and just the way to live, bro. Like that's one thing that I've always had in mind. Like growing up, I'm not here to do something that I don't enjoy or that I don't find fun. If it's not fun, forget it. Because bro, we're only going to get older. There's no way I'm gonna like step to an office, click my fingers away on a computer for something that I don't enjoy. No way. No way. No damn way. And like I know, like, we got uni, we got all these things like systems, but what is the system that you want to build on your life, bro? That's something that I just be thinking about every day. Like, what is that one system? Because, bro, we can't be stuck in a system that doesn't even like the system itself. Like, bro, we got elections coming soon, bro, and it's like it's so corrupt, and we want to stay in a damn system of of politicians that don't even like immigrants. I think immigrants are taking over the country. What? Little do they know, they be eating the food that they be loving of these immigrants. Immigrants. My mom is an immigrant, bruh. NHS be cooking for people, bruh. But oh, you don't want immigrants? Come on now, bruh. This is getting very political. I'm sorry, but that's just my thought, bro. That is just my thought. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be as honest as possible in this creative field. Yeah, just a 23-year-old getting by, obsessed with music and fitness and fashion and cooking is starting to appear. Bro, I had the house to myself for the month, so I had to like be in charge of all the cooking and just everything, right? And bro, we was cooking some meals. We was cooking some meals. We made egg fried rice. We made barbecue ribs. We made spaghetti bolognese. I can't go wrong with that. What else did we make? Just made like chicken with like rice. We made something else. I can't roast dinner, bro. We made a good selection of. We made something else, but I can't. I'm not sure what. Oh, beef stew, chicken stew, bro. We cooked, but hey, I don't know what this has to do with fashion. Like I'm rambling. I'm sorry, but yeah, fashion is important, and these are like a few things in fashion or like from artists that like I like to take inspiration from. Firstly, Tyler the Creator, and you may think of Tyler, but yes, bro, Tyler the Creator has an inspiring fashion sense to the point that like he doesn't really wear black as much. You don't like not as much anyway. And if he does wear black, it's for something. For example, the music video that he did with Clips, I forgot what the song is called, but I believe he's wearing leather trousers, leather jacket. It's like a black or a red cap. I'm not sure about the shoes, but it's yeah, black from top to bottom, and it's a W outfit, but it suits the vibe of the music video because all of them are in black. But anyway, besides the point, the outfits that he wears is always like different, like neutral colors, red, green, yellow, like those type of colors, and clothing tells a story, bro. Like it really does, and I never used to understand that, but the way you dress or the way that you assert yourself is really like a story, bro. And you know, sometimes I've been like, okay, I don't want to wear black because like, that's I don't want to give a back that feel like that dark feeling. However, black outfits they do work. It just depends what you wear them with. But yeah, that's what I like about Tyler. He's colorful with his outfits, and he's experimental with his outfits. They're sick. Who else do I take inspiration from fashion wise? ASAP Rocky. I feel like that's a staple. Travis Scott, bro. Like he low key got me into wearing brown. There was like an era during like 2019, 2020 where he was just in like a brown clothing era, and he still is, but it's like it's gone a bit away from that. But yeah, man, his his fashion sense actually inspired me in terms of just brown, to the point that I actually got inspired in like wearing brown things. Brown, I got a pair of brown cargos. I had a pair of brown shoes, brown t-shirt, just brown, but it just works. It really does work. It's simple, but yeah, brown was brown streetwear, that was something I would wear like all the time, but not anymore. I still do, but just not as heavy. Think it comes to a point where like you're doing too much, and I feel like I was doing too much with brown. But yeah, Travis, he was inspirational with like his outfits. I'd I don't know if I'd say Kai, because he was just wearing a lot of black, but the era in like 2018, 2019, that was like my favorite Kanye era in terms of clothing. I know the inspiration, I'd say Kanye West. You know, I'd always like look at his clothing. They were a bit different, but it does work, especially during like the graduation. Kanye West had phenomenal outfits during like the graduation or college dropout. Those outfits were always fire because you just can't go wrong with them. They're just fire, bro, colorful, and that's what I like about outfits. You know, if they're colorful and if they look nice, that's what I like for outfits, and you can't go wrong with them. And that's something I'd always wear during that type of era. And if you, bro, like, come on, you have to actually agree with that. But yeah, Kanye, Travis. I don't know if I'd say Drake as much because his outfits were always, I don't know how to explain them. It wasn't something I'd be inspired to wear. I think the only thing I was inspired to wear by him was his OVO clothing. You know, that was the only thing that I'd like look. I'd be like, okay, I really like that. But everything else from his style, I don't know. It just didn't really appeal to me as much compared to a Tyler, ASAP, Travis, Kanye. It didn't really appeal to me. However, his outfits, he pulled off good outfits. I'm trying to think who else in like this music industry that may not be music. I mean, may not be rap related, bro. I'm not sure. I think that's all I got. One that's like not really related. I'd say Blossoms. They've got a good like fashion sense. It's like smart but casual. But that type of shit that's like, you know, you've got game, bro. You know, you've got good fashion sense. So yeah, I'd say Blossoms. They always have good outfits. So I'd give a shout out to them. The other day, I was listening to Astro Thunder by Travis Scott. I forgot how good that song is. It really is like one of my favorite songs of all time. It's so catchy and it just sounds good. And it's that type of song that you can listen to at any moment during spring, summer, winter. It always sounds good, and it really is a type of song that like got me hooked, and it really is something that describes my like teenage years, bro, in the best way possible. Of course, like the lyrics, it has nothing to do with the lyrics. It's just about the way it sounds, very colorful and just chill. That is literally what I'd like. That is, I love that song so much. Like I could listen to that every single day. Just to start, all I need to hear is the do 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 do. Like just that's all I need to hear. You know, on repeat. Everything else is just noise. But yeah, man, that song is like peak to me, man. I really love that song, and I don't think that song is beaten Astro Thunder. And there was a point during like my Spotify Wrapped where that was my top song for years. It changed. It wasn't even on my top five last year. But yeah, Astro Thunder is like peak music to me, and it will always capture that memory that I will never forget because man, I love that song so much, bro. Like you have to get it to get it. Like that song is so good. Like if you know, you know, type shit. Of course, it may be a popular song. Actually, it probably is a popular song, but it just sounds so good. It sounds so good. Moving the topic on to like fitness and stuff, bro. Fitness wise, we're in an era that I don't even know how to explain it, but we're taking any type of challenge. Done the full marathon in Manchester, but now we've got a half marathon to do. Just being taking my boys' spots because they can't do a marathon anymore. So I'm like, you know what, cool, I'll just do it. But bro, we've just been taking that spot and we're doing a half marathon tomorrow. Well, by the time you see this, we've already done a half marathon. And hey, this is a story to tell you, but yeah, we're just growing in terms of like fitness. And we was on a run this morning, right? And there's something like thrilling, yeah, about not wearing a t-shirt, you know, about like being topless. There's actually something thrilling about that. I don't know how to explain it, but like, bro, you're just like running, yeah, and if you got like you got a good physique and shit, and then bro, you get the looks. If like I didn't realize this is actually gonna be like narcissistic, whatever you call it. I didn't realize how much I like attention until I started to do that. Like, bruh, there's something thrilling and just like fearless about doing that. Like, go on a run topless, especially if you've got like a little bit of like thump to you, yeah. bro, look at how like people like look at you, bro. I don't know how to explain it, but hey, it does something to you. But yeah, that's just me showing like my self-absorption side, bro. Like, yeah, man, that yeah. But honestly, do that. It's actually very fun, but it also gets you motivated to work hard in terms of your body because it's important as well. It made me think like we are only young once, so like you may as well just stay in your prime till years to come, till your last days, because the way you look, it's important. Us being young, fit, healthy, I don't know. I think it rubs like an energy off to like older people that like makes them reminisce them years when they were young, when they were like doing that, or when they were, just I don't know. That's what I think sometimes because they were young once and they're not really young anymore, and that's gonna be me soon. So like I'm gonna take advantage of every moment that I can now. Take my top off and run. You know what I mean? Like do that shit because bruh, that shit's important. Like you gotta be proud of the way that you look. And it goes in hand with fashion. Groom, take care of yourself. Me personally, I like to like groom fully. I don't really like chested hair. I don't like that stuff. I don't like having sideburns or maybe my era may change where I may like grow facial hair here, but I'm not at that period. Also, I don't my beard doesn't even grow fully. It's all patchy. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just have it clean and just have a little stash. And I've been liking this little era. Very new. Well, to me anyway, but it works. It gets all the hers. Oh my gosh, it dating, bro. I'm single as era, single as ever. Just like living, bro. Don't know how to explain it. It's just like yeah, man. Honestly, like going, yeah, not really, not speaking to anyone. Just, well, maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I don't know, but I am single, bro. Like, just making it through life. Like, I don't want to say it, but I'm so like determined in this like field or like work that a relationship to me is just like a distraction, and I'm yet to find that person that is like, yo, I'm just like obsessed that like I've got to have my hands on you. You know what I mean? Like I'm still yet to have that. Like yeah, yeah, man. It like yeah when you're on a pursuit of something. That one thing just drops and relationship has just dropped for me. Like I do believe that you can be in a good relationship while like grafting and stuff. But bruh, like I don't know, it's just being difficult to me. And I'm like praying to God, like, yo, may show me that person or, whenever that time is available. But it's like, I don't know, it just hasn't happened yet. And hey, just got to stay grafting, living, exploring, whatever and whoever appears in my life. Hey, we're gonna be like this, shawty. But yeah, that's a little update on what's been happening, man. Like, nothing's really changed, but just going at it. Oh my gosh, we've reached 10K followers on Instagram. Thank you. We've also reached 92.4 followers on TikTok. Thank you. And while the growth is happening, they're like, not anxiety, but like, they're like, the thought of like, okay, yo, we gotta turn up now because like, anything can go in a moment. Like, it can go in seconds. So I'm gonna like keep the momentum going, but hey, I owe it to God because it has nothing to do with me. I don't even know how or why these things are still working. I don't do anything different than just show up. I think that's the secret. Just show up. You can do anything. You can do anything. Just show up, bro, and you will go far. Like, period. You will go far. Just show up. Show up. Show the fuck up. Whatever you like to do. I was speaking to my boy. He's like growing in his like content field, and he was scared to do it, and I had to tell him like, bro, just do it. And like I said to him, I remember I sent him a voice note saying the numbers don't matter, and that's a fucking lie. I think they do matter. They do and they don't. When you're established, they kind of do matter because when you're established, they kind of do matter because you're up, so like you want to keep it at that level or for it to go higher. But when you're starting, I don't think it should matter as much because going from earlier, the love of the game matters. Like, it shows how much you love it when the numbers are, minuscule. I think that's how you say it. When the numbers are small, the 500 cap, the 800 cap, the 1,000 cap. Bro, I've been there, and it's like, I'm extremely grateful to have a point where videos are getting like 46K, and to also show a different perspective. I woke up today, looked at my videos, like I check it like during the morning, and I saw that the video was like 46. Well, it was on like 30K. I was thinking, damn, why is it on that? And that's bad, bro, because I used to get so happy when a video reached like 5,000, and now when it's reached like 39, I'm thinking something's wrong here. Like that is not good, and it's setting a standard higher, and I don't want it to be toxic. I want it to be the way that just let it flow. What matters is the impact and the duration and the consistency. This is all I've prayed for, and the fact that it's working. God is good. But yeah, that's just a problem that I'll be going through, like social media wise, just being content, because I feel like I'm starting to get to a point where I'm very entitled. Like, yo, it should be on this, but that's just not how it works. But I'm ever so grateful of the growth, ever so grateful. I'm just intrigued and eager to just keep going and growing as a career. I don't want to keep overdoing things, but I want to make things interesting, and it gets stressful or worrying because, like, yo, got to reap the reward of putting the work in, and I don't know what I'm doing. Essentially, I don't know what I'm doing. I guarantee that the best thing that has actually happened is like just not really scrolling on social media as much, and I don't, yeah, man. But yeah, this social media stuff, I love it so much. I was on a run today, and I was like thinking about just life. I love making people laugh or making their day out of like the work we produce, even in real life. That is like something that, like, and just to inspire and impact someone, make someone have like a soundtrack for the day from the music that we put them onto. Because, well, you never know, that feeling of like putting someone onto music is one of the best feelings ever, and I want people to have an abundance of that, because there's something pure and real that I just love to do. And no matter what problem I go through in my life, like, I'm willing to do that. But then it's like, okay, how can we like monetize this and like take this further? Like, it's the daily cycle. But then it also comes, okay, when does it like draw the line that you're like pleasing, like people pleasing, like, or just being a people pleaser? I don't want to do that. I want to do what I love to do. So, but sometimes I feel like I'm doing too much. Hey, it's a maze up here. That's what I'm trying to say. And I don't know if anyone understands how I feel, but I'm gonna just be honest and brutal about everything that's happening. But yeah, we're still thriving every day. And to finish this episode, all right, well, I wrote something on my um I wrote something on my whiteboard, and I hope that this inspires you. God has a plan. Trust him. God has a plan. Trust him. This is something that I lack at times as well, in terms of trust in God, financially, um, paths, friendships, family. I lack that trust at times, and I'm learning to like surrender. Like, God, just, I surrender, bruh. And like just being honest. I think that's the problem that I had with honesty, and just like being real with like what's going on and how I feel. Even if I'm like, yeah, I can't lie, I don't even think I trust you, like the funds and all that stuff. But just being honest, and that's something I had to learn. But yeah, whatever path you are on, God has a plan. Just go with it. You will be okay. You will be more than fine. Just trust God. Or if you're not religious, trust your intuition. Trust that things will be okay, because things will be okay. You will get through whatever maze you're going through. Just keep going. If you're watching this episode, thank you. It means a lot that, we're still doing this 68 weeks in. But thank you for watching. I'm gonna cut this episode now and get life cracking on. Yeah, it may have been a bit weird, but we still did it. And yeah, man, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Stay blessed. Stay eating well, drinking water, taking your nutrition serious, and stay being the best version of yourself, man. And I'll see you guys next week.